have new information about that house fire in Hannibal. News since 6. We can now confirm one victim is dead. Firefighters responded around 2:20 this afternoon to the 2500 block of Lakeland Road. Multiple units were on the scene along with the Marion County EMS. They reported seeing smoke and flames coming from the back of the house when they arrived. Firefighters say 2 people made it out, but 1 person was still inside. They were able to enter but were forced out due to heavy fire conditions inside. After containing the fire, though, they were able to re-enter the home at the time, and they located the victim who died at the scene. Another person was taken to Hannibal Regional Hospital with injuries. The cause of the fire is still under investigation tonight.